Hey, what is going on, everyone? So today, I am going to refine that gold I got from Flower Gold Wizards. Wisconsin gold right here. Yeah, buddy. Alright, so we're going to start. I've got a dirty beaker here. So I don't know if you're going to be able to pick this up. Probably not. But there's still a bunch of tiny little gold flakes in there that I want to absorb. Maybe right there. You can see the little bit of gold reflection. So we're going to drop this gold twice, and let's see here. See some on the side? So I want to see if I can get the little bit of gold we have that's on the sides here off of there and into this gold. That's not going to affect the yield too much. There's hardly anything in there. And we're going to have to drop this twice just so that we purify it. And because I know there's still some magnetic material in there. So that's got to have to be removed too. Alright, so you're looking at this going, what the heck does he have this dirty beaker out for? So I just want to show you quick. There's still a little bit of gold in there that I want to get. So I don't want to clean the beaker and lose that. And it is pretty well stuck on there. So a little bit of AR will take that right off of there. So let's get started with this. Let's go ahead and put that in there. Make sure we... Oh, hold on. Hold on. Oh. Uh-oh. There might be some gold in there. Let's get that. Hold on. All right. Let's get that. Can't have any little gold dust in there. Probably is not going to come out of here. I probably need to use some water or something. Actually, that worked pretty well. Sweet. A lot of gold in here. Just got a small scale sample we're working with. So it shouldn't take too much acid, which is always good. So we're going to go right into AR with this. Just a little bit of hydrochloric. Let's break out our nitric. We'll start with, I don't know, 1.5 milliliters of nitric. And I am going to go ahead and put some sulfuric in right off the bat. I remember the last time I did placer gold, we ended up with quite a bit of lead sulfate once I introduced this. So we'll go ahead and let this go ahead and cook with it. And then when we cool it down, all of it should come out. No problem. There we go. Let's get rid of this sulfuric. We don't need that right away. Well, we don't need it anymore, I should say. Alright, and then put this on the heat. I'm not going to go very high because I don't want that to evaporate really fast. That would not be good. Alright. Let's see. Time to filter this bad boy out. So I want to show you something. There's something interesting in there. This could be possibly silver chloride or lead sulfide. One of the two. But this is let cool overnight. We've got all the gold out of it. And you can see that all that white stuff on the bottom there. Let's see if I can get a better picture here for you. Go ahead and let that filter out. Well, it's yellow, but you can see all that sludge there. Let's see if I got enough juice for this. Oh yeah, plenty. All right, well, while that's filtering, let's go ahead and clean our beaker out here. It looks like we've got the majority of the gold out of there. I don't see anything kind of clinging on there anymore. So that was exactly what we wanted to do. So let's clean that out so we have a nice clean beaker to drop our gold in. Alright, let's get at this gold. Look at that solution. Nice and clean, crystal clear. I think we're ready to roll here, guys. I think we're ready to roll. Let's see here. I think I'm going to have to put a little bit more distilled water in there. You know, these little flasks, they really come in handy. I like them a lot. Especially since I'm not dealing with a ton of material. I'm not quite on Omega Geek 64 with his kilos of good stuff yet. We're still in the amateur league. One day though, right? One day. Alright, let's put a little distilled water in that bad boy. That's only going to take a little bit because I've got a lot of distilled water in there from the rinsing and moving it from beaker to flask and also flask to beaker. Alright, I think today we're just going to use a little bit of SMB. Let's see here. That's my copper sulfur. I did some rearranging. Found it. There. Before this goes crazy. And it's really cold, so that is going to take a minute to dissolve in there. There we go. Watching for that color change. Alright. Well, let's let that settle and we'll collect that gold. Time for the scientific straw. I would have to say we got everything. Perfect. Actually, I don't know. There's a little bit showing up there. There's a little dark spot. Maybe I'll put a little bit more in. We'll wait till it settles some more. Bam! And would you look at that? Nice little beautiful gold chunk there in the bottom. Let's clean this up and get a weight on it. Alright. Let's see how well this settles to the bottom here. Okay. Not too bad. There's a couple of light pieces in there. Let's see here. Yeah, she's still a little dark. She needs a good cleaning. Alright, now to our first distilled water boil. Well, you guys have seen my cleanup process on my gold a couple of different times here. So, I'll probably fast forward that. Alright, I've never had this happen, so I just wanted to show you guys here. This distilled water boil actually put some back in solution. Well, I think. I've never had it that yellow. So let's see here. Break out the scientific straw. Sure enough. That's weird. Well, definitely keeps you on your toes. Let's drop that gold back out and continue rinsing. I wonder if SMB is actually going to work with... There's got to be some kind of hydrochloric acid left in there. Weird. Alright. So after my cleaning, we did pretty good. So I only dropped it once. I'm not sure if it's worth dropping this much again. until we get a little more. So I still have this gold yet that I got to redo. So we may add that into this when we go to purify this even more. If you guys like seeing the whole cleanup process, let me know. I'll make sure I'll add that in there. I know you guys have seen it a couple of times. I posted on most all my gold videos. But or we can do something else. But there we go. Let's get to weighing this bad boy. Alright, and there is our gold all dried up. I could definitely go with one more refining. But we ended up with 0.64 grams of pretty close to 24 karat. She could use another refining to get us there. But we're going to include a bunch of little projects in that as well. What is going on, everybody? What a great refining. After deer camp, I got to trim this bad boy up. Getting a little scruffy. So I hope you guys had a great weekend. Mine was excellent. Great time to just, be in the woods. It was good fun. Plus, I had friends and family. I had people up from Florida. I haven't seen them since last year, deer camp. So it's always a good time. We always have a good time there. Yeah. So I just wanted to ask you guys a question. If you guys like when I clean the gold and you want me to add that in there, I can. I was thinking of a couple of different ways. One, I could kind of fast forward the cleanup process. So when I add the distilled water or the hydrochloric, or would you guys just like to see the kind of the gold after the boil? So if I, for example, I fill it up, boil it, the gold sits in there for, I don't know, 20 minutes, half hour. I drain it out and then kind of get you a close up on what it looks like after first, second, third boil, and then the 2 hydrochloric boils, and then the 3 more distilled water boils. But after this one, I don't know if I want to do boils right off the bat. So obviously there wasn't any leftover nitric, right? We were able to drop the gold. If there was leftover nitric, the gold would just be consumed back. So I am thinking the leftover hydrochloric, well, there had to have been some kind of nitrate in there that, was able to make aqua regia in order to dissolve some of that gold, right? And, me adding the distilled water and then boiling it again must have made that reaction happen. Now, that's way out of my league. I have no idea. I couldn't tell you scientifically what happened there. But I know if I rinse it, just do a couple of rinses before I go into the hydrochloric, that removes, I guess, any of that possible contamination with leftover hydrochloric, or, well, the nitrates would, those should be removed too, I would imagine. If you have any nitrate salts or nitrate crystals or anything like that left over. But like I said, way out of my league. But I might have to do some research on that. So I think that's what I'm going to do from now on, is just a rinse or two and then do a boil. Because that's the first time I've ever seen that. So we're pouring distilled water into my gold to do the first cleaning, and it pulled that much up. I thought that was pretty odd. So I just wanted to make sure to put that in the video. I don't know if if you guys have ever come across that. If you have, let me know. And if you know the chemical reaction that's actually occurring in there, let me know there too. So I got to get the video out tomorrow of the winners for the 900, and we have to do announcement for the 1000. I think I'm at 977 already. I came back from deer camp and I looked at my YouTube, and I was like, holy smokes, there's a whole bunch of them. So I just wanted to say thanks to those who joined the Silver Squad. But yeah, we'll get that announced tomorrow, and yeah, we'll have to figure out something for 1000, right? We'll see how that goes tomorrow. So I got to play around with that a little bit tonight. And hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's good. So we got 900. It's going to be 900 winners and the member winners we're going to do tomorrow. So, all right. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.